Hello guys, welcome back to Playwright with Java Automation Testing Session 7. In today's sessions, you can get to learn how to interact with multiple pages and browser using Playwright and Java, how to navigate and switching between multiple pages, how to interact with pages and how to close the page or browser, and how to handle multiple browser context. So Playwright allows opening multiple tabs in a single browser instance, enabling tests that simulate real-time scenario where user open multiple links simultaneously. Playwright allows user to manage multiple pages. It can be tabs or pop-up window within the same browser instance. This is useful for testing scenario where user interact with multiple pages simultaneously. Here's how user can work with multiple pages in Playwright with Java. So first we need to create the pages with the help of the browser context. So user can create new pages within a browser context using the browser context.newPage method. Each new page represents a separate tab or window within a same browser. So what we will do here, so we already created a class Playwright session 7 where we are creating the instance for the Playwright and we are launching trying to invoke the browser sessions, right? In the other session you already seen, so after we created the instance for the browser, we can directly create a page because we want to deal with a single page or window. But in case we want to deal with multiple pages or window, so after these two line, right, this line will not work. Before that line we need to create separate browser context. So how we will do it, we'll call that browser context interface, and we can create a say context 1 equal to browser dot new context. If it is coming from the type equal to browser context, okay, you could see it is coming from the browser interface and type equal to browser context. So we need to import that one browser context from com.microsoft.playwright. After that, once that browser context instance or object created, with that context we can have create multiple pages. So what we will do, we will try to create multiple pages. So say we'll be again calling that page interface equal to, I can create some variable called page1 equal to context1 here. Instead of that browser instance, I'll be calling that context1 and we'll be calling that method called new page. So its type is the page, return type is page, and coming from the browser context. So now similarly what I can do, I can create another page, page 2, and I need to import that page from the com.microsoft.playwright. So it is done. So I have created two page instance or window instance within that same browser context 1. So it will open the same browser. Within that browser you will try to open multiple tabs. Okay, so that we already understood how to create new pages. Then what we will do, now we will see what is the way we can try to navigate to different pages using the single browser. So use the page.navigate method to load URLs in each page. So what we will do, so here already page 1 and page 2 open. So what I will do, I will use page 1 dot navigate method, I will call it, and here I will give the URL. So let's give some URL. So for the first one I want to load the Google URL. So here we will do it. And for the second one I want to open other URL. It will be page 2 then, as we are creating the new instance for the page 2 instance. So I'll be opening the Facebook page. So we are already interacting with two different pages. Now, in case I want to switching between pages or interact with the element, that is also possible. So Playwright allows user to switch between pages by using their corresponding page object. User can perform actions on a specific page using its page object. So say I have opened two windows or two pages in the same browser context, right? So in case I want to get the title and the URL of the both the pages, so I can do it. So what I will do, I will be calling it SOISO method, then using the page 1 dot title. Similarly, I can get also the URL dot URL. So it will be return type will be string and it will give the current URL whatever being loaded for the page 1. Similarly, I can also get that page 2 title and the URL. Okay. So this is the code I have written so far. So what I am doing, I am creating the instance for the Playwright. I am creating the instance for the browsers. Now, instead of directly creating a page, I will be using browser context, and where I'll be creating a context for a browser. So I can create multiple browsers. I can open multiple browsers, and within a particular browsers, I can open multiple pages. So that is the way Playwright allows us to interact with multiple browsers and multiple pages. So here what I am doing, I'll be creating a browser which is the context one, and then within that browsers I am trying to create different pages or window, right? Like page 1 and page 2. And the page 1 I am trying to navigate to the Google page 2 I am trying to navigate to the Facebook page, and I am closing the, sorry, I am trying to print that page 1 title and page 2 title and URL as well. Now what I can do, I can close that both the page 1 and page 2. Page 1 dot close. So it will be closing corresponding window or the page whatever open in the browser, and I can close the page 2. So let's try to run it. So what will happen? It will invoke a new browser context, and within the browser context it will try to create two pages, and one page, it will, first page it will load that Google URL, and the second page it will load the Facebook URL. You could see Google URL, Facebook URL, and it is closing it. So in case we are commenting out, so it will not close the page. Let's try to run it again. Let's see. So it is opening the first tab, Google and Facebook, right? You could see Google and Facebook is working. So in a single browser context, it is opening multiple tab or window, and it is interacting. So I am able to open a browsers, and within the same browser I can able to open multiple window or tab, and I can switch between this tab or pages as well. Then in case I want to interact with these pages, so I already opened the page, but I want to interact with the element of these pages, then how can I do it? So once user have multiple pages opened, they can easily interact with each page independently using its respective page object. So in the page 1, whatever, page 1, Google page, I want to click on that Gmail link. So I can also, it is also possible. So what I will do, so I will be using here again page 1 dot, I will be calling the locator method, and where I'll pass the locator. Say suppose this is the Google link, Gmail link. So let's right click and click on the inspect and try to mouse it over, and let's use that whatever XPath or CSS is there. So this is the Gmail link. This one I want to click. So let's create XPath here. So there's a triple dot button. Click on that, copy, and then you can create copy selector or XPath, anything like copy selector. So what I'll do, I'll be pasting that selector options, and as it is a link, what I can do, I can use click method, because link or hyperlink we need to call the click method. So that is the way in the page 1 I can click on that link, right? Gmail link. Similarly, in the page 2, which is the Facebook page, I want to add some value into the email field. So let's try to interact with the email field. Let's take the CSS or XPath. So what I'll do here, instead of page 1, it will be page 2, because it is available in the page 2, and locator I can give it, right? This is the locator. I can take CSS or XPath, anything, copy XPath. I'm copying the XPath and I'm giving the XPath here. And this is a input text field, right? So what I can do, I can call the method called dot field method, and here I can enter some value called Haradhan. I want to enter it, and I will be doing it. And you already seen how to close that every page, right? User can close a specific page using page.close method. So I can use page1.close or page2.close. And in case you want to close the context completely, so you can use context object dot close. So automatically you no need to call that every page and close method. So context dot close, if you dispose context one, it is no longer needed. So what I will do, I will wait for some time so that you can see here. So what I'll do, I'll be waiting for some second. So say page 1 dot wait for timeout. Maybe we'll wait for 3 seconds. Okay, I can either use these two methods, page1 dot close or page2 dot close, or I can directly use that context1 method dot close. So automatically browser context will be completely closed. Instead of calling the different pages or the window separately, I can directly close the context. So automatically all the window open for in the browser context will be automatically closed. So now let's try to run it and let's see what's happening here. So what will do, it will open the browser first, and in the browsers it will open a two tab. One tab it will load the Facebook page, one tab it will load the Google page, and in the Google page you try to click on the Gmail link, and the Facebook page will fill the value called Haradhan. So you could see both the thing is happening. After that it will be closed, right? Or either I can use, instead of that, page1 dot close or page2 dot close. So let's comment out that context dot close for now, and let's see, run it again so that you can easily navigate, easily see what are the different interaction happening within the different pages open in a single browser context. So it is opening two pages and is trying to interact with the element accordingly, whatever way you want to do. So in the first pages it is clicking on the Google link and it is coming here, and the second pages, right, in the it is entering the value in the email field as Haradhan. So this is the thing we want to interact. So it does not matter, right? You need to give that page reference within the same browser context, and after that, locator means with the help of the locator you can interact with any of the element and the type of the method based on the element locator type. In case link hyperlink, it will be click. In case it is a button, it will be also click. In case it is input, right, checkbox, text box, it will be like click. It is input field, it will be fill, like that. That is the way you can do it. Now, so as of now, you already understood what is the way we can create a browser context, and using the browser context, how we can create multiple pages or window, and how we can navigate to the pages, how we can switching between different pages, how we can interacting with the pages, and how we can close the pages with the help of the page.close method, or we can directly close the complete browser context with the help of the context browser context object.close method. Now we'll see how to handle multiple browser context. So we already created a context like context 1. Let's try to create one more context called context 2. Okay. and it is right. So browser context allow user to have multiple isolated browser session. Each context can have its own set of pages. So browser context means it will open multiple browser, and within that browser you can have multiple tabs or window. So we already created the browser context. Now here, like, we'll be creating a new page. So definitely it will be page 3, new page, and here you need to give the option as context 2 because I want to create the new page from the browser context 2. Now after that I can navigate, right, to any page. So with the help of that page 3 object, and I can navigate to rediff.com. Now I can get the title and the URL of this particular page 3. So I need to give that page 3 here, and here page 3 as well. Now let's try to run it and see what's happening there. So it will open first the first browsers, where it will open 2 tabs. It will load the Facebook and Google page. It will interact with the element. It will return you the title and the URL. And after that, it will open another page, another browser, right? Where it will open a new page and it will try to load the ready page. So that is the way it will work. So it is opening multiple browsers, and it is also interacting with multiple window with the multiple browsers or within the multiple browsers. So you could see now output is first Google and the Google URL in the browser 1, window 1 or page 1, and here in the browser 1, page 2, Facebook title and Facebook URL, and here it is browser 2 and page 1 or page 3, whatever we have opened, Rediff and Rediff URL. Now I can definitely close the context 2 as well, context 1 and context 2, and or either page 1, page 2 and page 3, or in case I want to close all the browser directly, what I can do, I can again wait for 2 seconds here, 3 seconds, and after that I can directly close all the browsers open. So what I can do, I can take the browser instance. So you no need to call the context or pages separately. So you can directly close all the open browsers. So automatically all the pages within the browser will be closed directly. So that is the way you can work. Okay. So now let's try to run it once more time and see whatever thing already open, it will be closed. So here 2 pages open, two browsers open. Now let's save the code and let's try to run it. So again same way it will work. It will open the first one, browser 1, and where it will try to open 2 tabs. One, it will be opening the Google page, and another it will Facebook page, and it will interact with the element, and after that 3 seconds it will open another new browser where it will open a new page and it will try to load the ready page. After loaded, after 3 seconds, all the browser will be completely closed directly. So whenever you want to close, you can close at the page level, right? Or you can close at the context level. So all the pages within the same context will be closed, or you can directly close at the browser level. So automatically all the browser open through Playwright instance will be automatically closed. So here you can able to see the title as well. So that is the way, right? You can try to interact with the multiple pages and multiple browser context. So you need to call that browser context interface, create an object or instance. Within the browser context, you can open multiple pages based on the requirement. You can navigate to the multiple pages. You can write switching between the pages. You can interact with the multiple pages element. You can close the pages. You can close the browser context. You can open another browser if required. You can create another pages within the other browsers open, right? You can interact with the element in the that pages as well. You can close the browser context or pages, or you can close the directly all the browsers open through the Playwright. So that is the way you can able to, right, learn the Playwright, how to handle multiple browser contexts and multiple pages. So that's all from today's session, guys. Thank you.